Hola mi gente, Joe Barreto back with you at the Credit Card Connection. I'm glad you can join me. So one of my favorite credit card creators on YouTube, Uncle Luke from Luke's Points and Miles, has asked other creators to give their predictions of what to look forward to in the credit card world for 2024. Today I'm going to give you my top 3 predictions for what's coming up in the year. And if you like how that sounds and if you want to find out more information like that, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button, because by hitting that like and subscribe, I can also predict that in 2024, I'm going to be here providing you guys with more information on credit cards, points and miles, and so on. So we have a lot to go into, so let's dive right in. First things first, I predict that the American Express Gold Card will have its annual fee raised to $300 from the $250 that it's at right now. Amex did this to the Business Gold. It's coming to the Gold Card. And instead of being known as the Gold Card, it's going to be called Platinum Light. I predict they're going to call this Platinum Light because the Platinum is going to go up to $750 a year, changing its name to Titanium, because what's better than Platinum, right? Titanium. And since a lot of us are never going to get the Black Card, Titanium is just going to have to do for us peasants at the bottom here, all right? The other thing is, I really do believe the Green Card will also raise its prices to $200 a year, and they're going to be known as then the Gold Card, for now having an annual fee of $200. If you think about it, the Green Card has a lot of similarities, and it's actually technically a little bit of a better travel card with what they're offering on it than the Gold. So go figure. So that's my first prediction. The second one is going to probably piss some people off, but I believe that finally Capital One will remove their ridiculous numbers of versions of cards. If you go on their website and you apply for a Saver One, you got Saver One for fair credit, Saver One for good credit, Saver One for excellent credit, Saver One if you're my best friend. Like, it's bizarre at the number of versions of cards for Saver One, for Quicksilver, and so on. The other thing is, if you look at it, if you go to apply their fair credit card, what's fair when they're going to charge you 31% interest from jump and give you absolutely no kinds of perks, no kinds of cash back, zero. Unless you're at their excellent level, they're not giving you anything. They're giving you a card with a hell of a lot of interest attached to it. So hopefully Capital One will start to like their prime customers, people that actually take care and watch after their, business and paying their stuff on time, than subprime, which is what they feast on. So hopefully this is going to come to fruition in 2024. The other thing is, they're going to have to also step up their game, because guess who's coming right up on their heels? That is the Wells Fargo credit card lineup with their Wells Fargo autograph card. Now that they're going to start adding their transfer partners in another week or two, Wells Fargo's has figured it out. They've already been crapped on for a while, and they got to step up their game. And this card looks like it's going to be really promising. So Capital One has to step up their game if they don't want to get bitten in the butt by Wells Fargo coming up from behind. Then last but not least, Chase. Now, we all love Chase, the trifecta, the this, the that. I have a feeling Chase is going to raise their fee once again for the Sapphire Reserve from $550 to $595. But they're finally going to make their multipliers a little different, because it's their most premium card. Yet when you put it side by side with the Chase Sapphire Preferred, besides the higher fee, almost $450 or more than it, their multipliers are similar. 3 times for dining. Chase has become the king of 3 times for dining on all their cards, from their lowest card to their highest card. It seems like 3 times is what they max out on here. So they need to change and offer better benefits if they're going to raise their price, because right now, their lineup at Chase is, to be honest with you, a little boring. And even the colors, everything is just so similar. The ink cards, everything looks the same. It's hard to distinguish. When I've made videos on the ink preferred and then the Chase Sapphire Preferred, I get confused because there's a lot of overlap. So I think finally Chase is going to distinguish itself with its Premier card, the Reserve, raise their price a little bit, offer better benefits, offer you better multipliers, so that you could say, okay, I went from the jump from $95 a year, to 550 or 595, which is what I think they're going to end up doing. Because we all know Amex is coming down the pike with $750. So Uncle Luke, I hope I helped clear this up for you. Let's see how those predictions work. Remember, I'm Puerto Rican, so the guy that used to do this was Walter Mercado, and Walter Mercado was never wrong. So let's see how this works out for us. All right? Mi gente, I thank you for staying all this time. And like always, I thank you for the privilege of your time. Until next time.